What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to today's video. I'm going to talk about how I have generated over $8 million at the age of 25 running my SMMA over the last couple of years, and how that breaks down and how I made my money and etc. So first things first is, before we get into this, just understand context. Okay, this took me 4 to 5 years of just like literally not having a life, and also it just took a lot of discipline, and I put myself in the right circles, and I just wasn't doing a lot of the random shit that a lot of people 18 to 24 do. I feel like a lot of people who are in that age bracket, they get too I guess influenced by like things outside of their own control. They get influenced by their parents, they get influenced by just like their friends and things that they do that they want to copy, and like there's a lot of imposter syndrome that comes into being in this age group. There's a lot of distractions like social media. We have all these new platforms and stuff that are appealing and sexy, but at the same time it's like, is it really worth your time or energy? I think a lot of it came down to 3 things. Like number 1 is kind of just like focus, and I know these things are very cliche and corny. So like first is focus, second is discipline, third is consistency, because you can't really get what you want without those 3 things. So if you guys don't know who I am, I run an SMMA agency. My name is Jason Wojo. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I've been doing this for about 4 to 5 years. I think I'm at like 4 years and 9 months or something like that. And the way that I started off my journey was capitalizing on Instagram in the very, very beginning. Okay, so 4 to 5 years ago, it was actually easy to grow on Instagram. It was a lot easier than it was now. Instagram's now dead, but you can grow through like shorts and influencer marketing campaigns and like actually paying your way to getting followers. Now people say like, oh, you paid for followers. I mean, for the last year and a half, yes, I have paid for followers, but they're not fake followers. I've paid to get in campaigns and influencer campaigns and part of giveaways and stuff like that. Those things are legitimate, but you need actual money to do those things. To grow to the amount of followers that I've got on Instagram takes a ton of time if you were to do it organically. Like I would say probably 3 to 5 years for you to even get close. And you know, there's other platforms that we run like YouTube, like this, and obviously TikTok as well. And it's just like an ongoing battle of platforms, algorithms, content, you know, angles, etc. So it's very premised on the fact that there is a big learning curve right now in the industry, and the fact of the matter is you're not going to just randomly make millions of dollars unless you understand what I'm going to tell you in this video. So let's just get right into this. So it was like 2019-ish, no, it was like 2017-ish, and I was making these videos trying to get 18 to 24-year-olds to understand that college is not the only fast you should be going to, how you should go all in on yourself and build self-awareness. That was like my biggest message. From there, I got about 40,000 followers on Instagram. Nothing insane. Like right now, 40,000 followers to Instagram right now is not a lot, but back then it was. It gave me credibility, it gave me some type of authority, it gave me some type of personal brand to play around with, right? To move my chess pieces. From there, I then started getting hit up for like small brand deals, like very small, like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, post this for us, we'll give you 50 bucks. Like it was very small, all like through Venmo and shit like that. It was very like third party. And I was making these little posts, and I was, you know, getting sent t-shirts and hoodies from this brand called Hustle Island. And when I was doing these videos, they had like t-shirts with hustle, patience, gratitude, and legacy on them. It was just like motivational shit. It was called Hustle Out. It was like an entrepreneur community. After making these videos, they came to me and said, hey man, like these videos are doing better than all of our ads. Like we want to hire you to do this full time. So then I met the owner, Greg, for lunch in Connecticut, because I used to live in New York. And basically he liked what I was doing. He wanted me to run the ads too on the videos. So he wound up hiring me. It was very small. It was like 500 bucks, $750 a month or something like that. It was very small money. So then, you know, I started doing the work with him. I started learning about funnels, ads, emails. Like we started really diving into ClickFunnels back then, which was like a really big thing, right? Funnels and upsells and downsells and, you know, free plus shipping offers. If you're a real direct response marketer, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Free plus shipping offers were actually profitable back then, because right now ad costs are too high for you to run a free plus shipping, but back then they were very profitable. So we sold like over 140,000 t-shirts or something like that, and we did over like 1.1 million in 11 months. And basically he decided to like sell the company, and me and Troy, you know, he gave us like a little stipend at the end, and he like let us go on our journey. So me and Troy, who is now my best friend, we decided to go out on our own and start our own agencies. And he really wanted to triple down. He was doing a little bit of like Facebook ads and stuff like that, and then he went down to, you know, the email marketing route. I stuck with ads. I liked the psychology and getting someone to click an ad and buying something. Like it was just like this weird high that I would get from getting somebody to click an ad and buy shit without knowing who I was behind the computer. Like it was like this weird psychological trigger for me, and I enjoyed it. And then what wound up happening was I took all those skills that I learned with Hustle Island, and I built my own agency. I started working with local service-based businesses. I was doing cold calling. I was actually driving to fucking businesses, and I started working with barbershops, restaurants, like painting contractors, roofing, solar, things that were like decently high ticket to then like smaller local businesses like cafes, and I had a Dominican restaurant that I work with as well. Just like really small shit to get my feet wet. After that, I started realizing that there was not a lot of scalability and only local. You know, yeah, I could charge higher prices, but I still didn't want to, like, I wanted to make a certain amount of money, and I wasn't going to do that just working with local businesses. Because to be honest, like, local businesses are great, but they're like the smallest businesses out there. That's why they call them small businesses or local brick and mortar. They don't make a lot of money. So from that, I then said, you know what, like, I'm in New York, I'm paying high taxes, I should get the fuck out of here. So then I moved to Orlando, which is Oviedo area. Now we are in Orlando right now. This is actually International Drive behind me, but a lot of things went inside my journey that like basically diverged me to other cities. So I went to Oviedo. I lived in a college house. I was paying like $750 a month, and I was just like fucking grinding. I was working, and then I started getting other clients. I got a body armor client from Greg, actually. He gave me that client. They sold like body armor, so that, like, obviously if you get shot, you don't fucking die. So that was a client that I got, and then I had like a health and wellness company that I was working with, and then I had a supplement company. Like, I was actually getting a lot of clients because I had to focus only on that because I had bills to pay. Like, I had $750 in rent. I had fucking, you know, my car, which was like $200 a month, and I had like my insurance, I had food. I actually had to go grocery shopping for the first time in my entire life. So that was very interesting to me. And then I started getting clients. I was going like, you know, very broad. I wasn't just doing one niche and one niche only. Started getting clients, started doing like, you know, fucking motivational speaking still on Instagram. I got to like 70,000 followers. And then, you know, I had enough money accumulated to the point where I had enough money to run ads. And that's when I started my 100 ad templates offer. For a lot of you guys that follow me, you know about the 100 ad templates. Some of you don't know about it. And the 100 ad templates offer was basically, hey, here's 100 ads that I've ran that you can copy and paste and put into your business and steal behaviors from, and you can start making money. Just look at ads that already work and reverse engineer them for yourself. And here is this whole, like, it was a 296 page binder. And basically people bought it for 17 bucks, and I had upsells in it. I gave them landing page templates. I gave them, you know, a video series on how I scaled a brand to like 3 million in a year. I had a video series that was like a master class. And also I had a Facebook group. It was $19 a month. You know, learn how to run ads. I'll answer your question on a daily basis, do weekly group coaching calls, 19 bucks a month. Just join my community because that was a way for them to stay in my ecosystem so I can then sell them later on. Well, that funnel, I don't remember what was going on in my life, but I was making maybe 19, 20,000 a month at that time. I released the ad templates offer, and the next month we did like 600,000 in revenue, which was the most insane shit ever. And then the month after that we did like 375 because I got shut down like midway through the month, and Facebook shut us down, and I had to like pivot and figure out what the fuck I was gonna do. And it's crazy because like up to this point we've done over like 8 million in the agency, but at this point I had like maybe $1 million of like revenue total. And what I had to do from there on out was realize like I gotta sell high ticket. And low ticket's great, but it's very hard when you're spending a lot of money on ads and you have to close high ticket deals. But if you only get booked calls, you have to then focus just on closing the deals. Building a low ticket offer takes a lot more energy. It takes a lot more upsells, downsells. Like my funnel was 23 steps. It took a fuck ton of time to do. So if you're thinking about starting a low ticket offer right now, you have to understand that you need to have a low ticket offer, your order form, upsell, downsell, downsell, upsell, downsell, downsell, upsell, downsell, downsell, upsell, downsell, downsell, then a thank you page. And on that thank you page, you're gonna have the chance for them to book a call after their order confirmation. And that's the way that we ran. It was like 21 steps. It was fucking the biggest funnel I ever ran, but it made a lot of money. And then, you know, after the ad templates, I was stuck because I was shut down on Facebook, and I had to figure out how to get back up on Facebook. And that's when I met my friend Hagen, who, you know, I'm not gonna get into specifics because I'm probably gonna, you know, get this video taken down, but basically he was able to get me back on Facebook. I get back on Facebook, I started running like a lead gen funnel to a book call, and that's where I started building a sales team. And that's what made me like the last 7 million over the past 3 years. You know, was running that book call funnel, getting people to book a call and us just selling high ticket coaching and done for you services. And that's where we are today. So that's kind of how I accumulated that kind of revenue and income and got to this point. But that's really it. And now we're here. I have 55 team members. You know, we have 240 clients. We do well, it's fun, but now it's more about like impact and like figuring out what other things I should be pushing out. So that's why we're posting more content like this, trying to educate all of you on like, you know, why the journey will throw you in different areas and you really don't know like where the fuck you are, and it's okay to feel lost. Like you're not gonna have it all together. It's just the way it is. Like I didn't know that I was gonna run the 100 ad templates. I didn't know about low ticket offers. I didn't know about building a sales team. You just figure shit out, and that's the way that I've always lived my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you please did, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.